Hello and welcome to Awake, Aware, Alive. I am your host, Lisa Warner, and today I am here to announce that I am going to be taking a hiatus from doing this podcast for a while. I know we just started this one and thought that rebranding, doing a little bit new would infuse some new energy for me. But what I'm realizing is that right now this podcast is not in alignment for me. I have recently, as many of you know, I have recently been given a new mission in life. I was offered this mission from Source itself, and Mara Leon S. and I have accepted this mission to move 144,000 men and women from fear to love, activate their ability to self heal, and align them with their soul purpose by 2030. So, and we were given a vision of how, in a very practical sense, we can accomplish that mission. And it's really, really, really exciting. And I am super thrilled with how it's all coming together so far. And I can see how this is going to literally start to change the face of healing on planet Earth. Um, healing is not what we have been trained to believe that it is. And it can be far, far simpler than we have been led to believe. And it doesn't even require doctors or pills. We each have within ourselves the ability to bring ourselves back into balance. But if we continue to look only at the physical body, we will continue to fail. We will continue to cause the physical bodies to cease functioning. And there's really no reason for that. There's so much more available. We live in a universe of infinite possibilities. And living for a very, very, very long time, hundreds of years, is one of those possibilities. And now is the time on planet Earth where we start to activate all of the higher dimensional possibilities. We have been living in the dregs of the lower realms of consciousness for a very long time. And we've been living in the realms of fear and doubt and guilt and worry and disease and poverty. And there's literally no reason for us to be doing that anymore. So now is the time of the great awakening, where we awaken ourselves by becoming aware of what's actually happening, by becoming aware of why we're suffering, becoming aware of what the actual possibilities are, becoming aware of who we truly are as grand angelic beings, souls who have incarnated into physical vessels. We are not these bodies. We are the soul animating the body. And there's so much more available. We're so much more powerful than we have been led to believe. So once we start to awaken ourselves and we become aware of what's actually happening, we can bring ourselves back to life. We can start to truly live on this planet freely, abundantly, joyfully. That's what it is to be alive. We're not here to survive. We're here to be alive, awake, aware, alive. And as I have been working together with Mara on creating the 12-week course, which is the foundational platform of this movement, where we teach people how to become awake, aware, and alive again, to show them the power they have to take command of their own state of being, to take command of their health, to lead their bodies back to health. That's the basis of this movement. And we're creating a really beautiful, solid foundation with this 12-week course. It's called Whole Being Healing, where we look at all aspects of the self, not just the body. The body does not need to be healed. The body is not broken. This is a foundational misconception throughout humanity. So, in order to actually allow the body to return to blueprint, to restore its original health and vitality, we have to switch our consciousness. We have to start changing the way we look at our bodies. We have to start changing the way we think about ourselves, about our bodies, about what it takes to be healthy. And guaranteed, that does not mean pills. Pills have nothing to do with health. Pills are for sickness. Pills are for disease. Healthy, we don't need pills. When we're being awake, aware, alive, we don't need to be in the doctor's office. We don't need to have pills. We're not taking shots to try to prevent something. We simply don't go there. The thing that we want to try to prevent is something that we would create for ourselves. We don't need to create any of that stuff. We can create healthy, happy lives for ourselves. So as I create this course with Mara and we start moving in the direction of this grand mission that we have taken on and just said yes, when we ask, how may we serve? And we get quiet, Source comes in and says, here, this is something that would be in alignment with you. This is something that I would like to have happen in humanity. Are you willing to be the ones to deliver this? And we said yes. So now all of the things that are in alignment with that are happening so easily, so effortlessly, so joyfully. It's absolutely effortless. It doesn't mean that it's not any work, meaning it's not like it's just all just happening by magic. Like we're doing the work, but it's fun. It flows. It feels amazing. And the things that are no longer in alignment feel like work. They feel more like drudgery. They feel like, oh, I have to go do this thing. And unfortunately, this podcast has become one of those things. I still love doing them, but it's not in alignment with our vision right now. And the vision that we have, because it's so big, it's really going to take my full focus. So all of the things that are not really in alignment with that vision are going to be taking a hiatus for a little while. So I'm just popping in here to let you know that I am going to be on hiatus from this podcast indefinitely. I'm not sure if I will revive it or not, but I wanted to come in and say thank you so much for watching these Sunday podcasts. You've watched me go through multiple transformations with this podcast, from Solution Sunday all the way through Awake, Aware, Alive. We've been through a few iterations of this, and they've all been fun. They've all taken me in a beautiful, expansive direction. I hope they have been helpful for you as well. I have enjoyed every single one of them. And um, and I will, for the time being, I will still be doing my Lunch with Lisa podcast that goes live every Thursday on this YouTube channel. So right now it still feels in alignment. I'm not sure how much longer that will be, maybe for a really long time, maybe just for another week or so. I have no idea. I'm being led, I am allowing myself to be guided by Source to show me what are the priorities right now. So that's where I'm at. I just wanted to be fully transparent with everyone and let you know what it is that I'm doing. Some of the things that I have been doing in my business up until now, I will no longer be offering. Some of the courses that I had been offering as evergreen courses, things that you could pop onto my website and purchase. Those things are going away at the moment because the I needed a platform, a hosting platform for those. The hosting platform, I've gone through a couple of different ones, and they just are, they're not in alignment, which is letting me know that these courses are not in alignment for me to put out at this time. That there's a different direction that I need to go. It doesn't mean that the courses are irrelevant, or it doesn't mean that the courses, are not filled with really great, helpful information. And, if you have purchased those courses, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I certainly hope that you have been able to utilize them in a way that has helped you to start taking your power back, to start shifting your consciousness, to start showing you that you have the power to create the healthy, happy lives that you truly wish to experience. So, thank you all so much for supporting me and my work, for subscribing to my YouTube channel here. I will keep you up to date on what's happening through here, the YouTube channel. I still currently have my newsletter and blog. Um, those may be shifting in the near future as well. I'm not completely certain about that yet. But what's not going to be changing in the near future is our mission and our whole being healing course. It starts on January 28th, the first run. So if you are interested in completely changing the way you look at healing, so you can take your power back and you can actually move through whatever it is you may be experiencing on a physical body level. And if you want to change or transform something in your physical body, we can help you with that. Whole being healing. We look at all of the different parts of ourselves, the body, the mind, and the soul, and we see how all three parts are part of one whole being, and how each of those three parts affects the other two parts. So, in order to change the physical body, we have to change it from the other two parts. So, I really hope this is helpful. Again, thank you all so much for taking the time to watch, to listen, to support me in my work. And I hope that my work has been supporting you and will continue to support you. And if whole being healing feels like it is in alignment for you, please reach out, schedule an enrollment call with us, even just to talk about it if you have questions. This is going to be a really, really powerful movement. And we are now accepting the first 24 founders, the ones who will be going through the course and then learning to facilitate the course. So not only will they be able to create healthy bodies, they'll also be able to create healthy incomes for themselves, healthy cash flows, so that we can all be abundant in all areas of our lives, thriving in all areas of life, so that we can all be awake, aware, and alive. Thank you all so much. I hope that this has been helpful. You can continue to find me at connectingyoutoyou.com. Thanks so much, everyone. Love you all. Thanks for your support. Bye for now.